After the gradebooks have been completed, the grade marks can be calculated from the gradebook and transferred over to the student's grades. From the navigation tree, click on Standards-Based Grades. Once you open Standard-Based Grades, click on Load Grades from Gradebook. Step 1 is to click on the drop-down and select the grade level you wish to update. You may have a combo class with different gradebooks for each grade level. Adjust the grade level as needed. If you have already entered grades on the Standard-Based Grade Report, you can override those grades by clicking Override Existing Marks. If the checkbox is not checked, then any grades that are already posted on the grading roster will not be updated. Verify the date the student should be active in the gradebook to update the grade report. The date will default to the last day of the grading term. Adjust if necessary. Click the Next button to continue. Step 2 will display all gradebooks linked to your students, your own gradebooks, and any other teacher's gradebook that has students rostered from your class. Select the gradebooks you wish to load that have the same final mark breakdown and continue to the next step. You can always repeat this process as many times as needed. Click the Next button to continue. Step 3 determines how the gradebook scores will apply to the grade report. The default pulls the final marks page from the gradebook, but can be adjusted as needed. If you do not want to load a specific grade, like a plus or a minus option, then change the % to 00, or leave the default to 00, and adjust the higher and lower marks as needed. Click Next to continue. Step 4 is a preview of all the students' gradebook averages and the final mark that will be loaded based on the previous screen and the mark type that applies to the standard or strand. Click Import Grades to finish loading the grades from the gradebook. You have just finished loading the students' grades from your gradebook. I can now repeat the process and apply the other gradebooks that need to be loaded. The grade reporting screen can be adjusted as needed. Select the student from the drop-down list, enter a specific comment for the student or a predefined comment, use the magnifying glass to view assignments that apply to the specific standard, and adjust a specific standard score for a student by selecting the Mark drop-down option, or use the View by Standard button to look at a specific standard for the entire class. Use the Mass Add Marks button to quickly add all student scores for a standard at once. Adjust as needed here for a specific student, and continue the process until all grades have been assigned. Now when I select Missing Marks, I only have a few students to edit individually.